What would you have done? Don't forget, like, comment, and subscribe. And we thank you for your support. PushGapRadios.com. Dallas, baby. Bruno Mars is $50 million gambling debt. MGM said a nigga don't owe no $50 million. Bruno Mars makes $90 million because he has a residency there in Vegas. Sure, you've heard the story. You don't need me rehashing it, but because of the way we come on, you know, we don't come on every day. Working up to it to be a full-time content creator, leave my job. It would show help if you would subscribe and watch the video for at least, I don't know, 50% to help get our numbers up. But MGM says that Bruno don't owe them $50 million. Everybody been talking about he's $50 million in debt to the casino. But in my research at this time, MGM said Bruno don't owe them shit. Said Bruno Mars makes $1.5 million a night from his residency at MGM. Said it's being used to pay off his debt. Said MGM basically owns him. However, MGM Resorts issued a statement denying that Bruno Mars has any debt with the casino. Said that MGM and Bruno's partnership is longstanding and rooted in mutual respect. Any speculation otherwise is completely false. He has no debt with MGM. So together, we're excited to continue creating unforgettable experiences for our guests. Check this out. So, yeah, they said that the boy don't know. He's at the Pinky Ring Cocktail Bar. Said Usher has a pretty good residency there. Usher be on the roller skates and shit. Got some kind of wacky-ass commercial I be seeing coming on. But MGM say he ain't in debt. Long as Bruno seems to be doing well enough to leave the door open for more performances. He don't know. Check this out. Yeah, say the boy ain't in debt, mine. So I don't see what all the big woo-ha, big to-do is. When they say he don't know, but you know, nigga tell you anything. Them folk can tell you anything. So what do you think? Back to Kobe Bryant. I think a lot of things, because of the materialistic aspect of things, that we as black people have gotten away from what really matters. Today, you got women who say you shouldn't work a particular job. You can't take them to a particular restaurant. I know this one chick I saw on TikTok was mad. The dude brought her flowers. She mad because he didn't bring a vase and flour, food, and water. Chick, what fucking part are you supposed to do? What happened to us? It's not why we're here. It's how we got here. I think a lot of females, black women, are starting to wake up to the fact that we've both been duped, both sides. They want us divided. J. Edgar Hoover said in 1957, 1958, when he was being interviewed by a reporter, the reporter asked J. Edgar Hoover, what's the biggest threat to America? J. Edgar Hoover said the biggest threat to America is the unity of the black man. We got to keep these people separated. Hate to break your bubble, ladies. The black man didn't leave the home. You sided with welfare. You took the check over the man, not knowing that the whole time you were being bamboozled. That shit's designed to keep you oppressed. On my program, I do not get into relationship shit. I watch quite a bit of it. Kendra G, and I see she's changed her ways since she sat down with the Godfather, Kevin Samuels before he left this rock. But I normally don't get into that. Fresh and fit, things of that nature. But at some point, you got to wake up and realize you've been duped. See, getting married is not such a big to-do in the beginning. It is, because you're trying to build a life and a family. That shit's for when you get old. Kids are gone, family of their own, they have their own life. Who is your person with you with? Because Father Time is fucking undefeated. Yep. Your waist was snatched. Your body was booming. You was gorgeous in the day. Now your hair has turned gray. Your skin is not as taut as it was. Neither is your backside or your breast. For the brothers, they done picked up weight. Hair done went gray. Afro is gone. Father Time is undefeated. Right here, I'm going to slip in a thing about T.D. Jakes. What are you going to do with the time you have left? You find out now that you're old because you think you'll be this way forever in your 20s. Now you're in your 40s going to your 50s. Who is your person that's there for you? Check out T.D. Jakes. What are you going to do with the time that you have left? Yeah. Your hair is gray and your afro is gone. Where's your person when your body starts to break down? See, you never think of these things when you're young. Diabetes, congestive heart failure, high blood pressure, cholesterol, hip gone out, knee gone out. Where's your person? You look into your children for help. They have their own lives. You're looking to your mom who has her own health problems because she's 20, 30 years older than you. Saw a girl crying one day on TikTok because she was getting ready to go have surgery in the hospital. And like she said herself, where is my man to be there before I go into surgery and the first person I see when I come out? I got to depend on my mom. She got her own problems. I got to depend on my sister who has her own family. Nature is designed for us as humans to grow old and die with somebody. You to be there for them, they to be there for you. And I think the sisters are starting to realize they've been duped. Let me add this little link and we're going to get out of here. The lady who was the editor of Cosmo magazine became a born-again Christian. She stipulated that all that shit in Cosmopolitan magazine was bullshit. She said the reason we told you about sexual freedom, going to college, getting a degree, getting your own place, having your own shit is because, and she admitted all this shit in an interview because she became a born-again Christian and wanted to get that shit off her chest before she died. Understand, this lady was the editor back in the late 60s to 70s into the 80s. Decided to turn her life around. The reason we fed women these bullshit stories about these bullshit lifestyles, the girl in New York that has her own place and wooda, is because single women spend more money than married women do on bullshit. You got to get the Louboutin, the red bottoms. You want to have the latest Birkin bag. You want to have the nicest new car, the freshest new car, the nicest clothes, because that shit you wearing was summer of last year. We in the spring of this year. Married women don't care about that shit as a rule. Single women do. We get you to go on girl trips and all this shit because you're going to spend. A married woman can't do that. So our idea was to keep you single, to keep you for the damn spending. And by the time you look up into your 40s, you buy yourself that car is old, them clothes is old, that Birkin bag ain't the shit no more. It's the shit right now. And all y'all doing is buying that shit to compete with each other as women. The woman told you that. You got a computer in your pocket. Look it up. Look it up. Thank you for hanging out with the bangingest thing on your urban internet radio dial. Pray until something happens. God always provides. At pushgapradios.com, the power is in the name. Never average, never mediocre, online, on point, and on the money. We would greatly appreciate if you like, comment, and subscribe. That would keep our algorithm moving, and we appreciate you for that. Thank you for each and every one of you who are already a subscriber to our channel. And right now, we're trying to work on the SEO. That's why we've been gone for 2 weeks. I've been studying SEO, trying to get more views on the video. If you could click and give us a subscription, a subscribe, give us a like, anything to help move the algorithm, we would greatly appreciate it. My goal is to become a full-time content creator, where I'm on here almost every day. Probably not the weekends. I'd rather be off on the weekends and smoke that good green. I miss that. I drive a transit bus here in Dallas and can't smoke no more. See, when Trump was in office, I went from smoking Reggie to smoking Kush. Biden in office, I can't smoke no more. Well, that's due to my job, okay? But I'm here to tell you what they tell you when they're on the side of the road. I ain't gonna lie. I just want beer money. When you come up to the panhandlers, I ain't gonna lie. I just want to smoke good weed and create outstanding content for you. And leave my job. I've been there a little more now of 2 years, driving a transit bus, which I said I would never do, but, you know, got laid off due to the COVID in March of 2020. Trump took care of me. Trump 2024. Thank you for hanging out with us. Again, we greatly appreciate it. In Hamilton Park, Dallas, Fort Worth, we're the strong but mighty. Pushgapradios.com. Pushgapradios.com. Never average, never mediocre, online, on point, and on the money. Pushgapradios.com. Dallas, baby. And we're out.